Ah, good. So we have the star map, just like in the Wings of Liberty. And I guess we're going to be able to go around the ship and upgrade everything, just like the Hyperion. Let's see.
Aiur, lost once more. My grand vision. The Terrans of Korhal have in their possession the xel'naga keystone, which Zeratul foresaw would lead to our salvation. Though I have not seen Commander Raynor in many solar returns.
I want to go to Shakuras, the home of the Dark Templar. So let's see, we will...
Aiur, lost once more. My grand vision of reclamation left in ruins. I have failed my people. This must not stand. The Nerazim of Shakuras ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies.
Okay, so let's go to the Protoss world first.
No.
Hierarch, Shakuras is overrun. Loss of life is extensive. Hold. We are receiving a transmission.
Praise the gods. Artanis, you live.
Matriarch Vorazun, what has happened here?
Shakuras has fallen. The warp gate linking this world to Aiur has been reopened. Countless hybrid and Zerg pour from the other side. They've obliterated our cities, decimated our Shadow Guard. We are trying to evacuate the remaining population, but I am uncertain whether we can hold long enough to get them safely away.
We will give you the time you need, Matriarch. My Templar are inbound. Karax, even without the Kala's light, I can sense your sadness, your pain. Does the Spear of Adun bring you no joy?
That is just it, Hierarch. Without the Kala, it is as if I am blind. I cannot sense your feelings, know the true depth of your thoughts. I cannot call upon the surety of other phase-smiths. I am alone.
I feel the isolation as well, as though thrashing within the vacuum of space. But you are not alone, brother.
To think, the Dark Templar have endured this existence all this time. The days ahead will not be easy.
We may not have the Kala to rely on, Karax, but we still stand as one. We will endure. There is no other option. A preserver? Released from stasis?
She still bears her nerve cords. She is tethered to the Kala.
Hold. I am Rohana, Grand Preserver of the Velarii, and your War Council advisor. You must be the Executor in command.
You are not possessed by the Dark One. How is this possible?
I feel darkness lingering at the edges of my every thought, but I am not corrupted. Preservers of my station have trained to control the Kala's every ripple. I assure you, I will stave off this evil and serve you better by doing so. As all preservers, I hold the memories and personalities of Protoss prior to my submission to stasis. This will allow me to contrast your tactical decisions with those of past executors. From this chamber, you will be able to make all military allocations.
I am Artanis, Hierarch of the Daylon. I lead all that is left of our civilization. Your memories are indeed of use, Rohana. But make no mistake. If you fall to this corruption, I will not hesitate to destroy you.
It is understood. I am prepared for the Firstborn's darkest hour. Come, let me show you what may be done here. The assembly panel awaits, Hierarch. We may begin whenever you are ready.
Ah, so I guess she is my new Abatha, and I have a feeling she's kind of evil.
I have heard only tales of the Grand Preservers. I did not expect to encounter one aboard this vessel.
That is not surprising, Hierarch. My sisters and I are unique. Trained from birth to master every intricacy of the Kala. I have experienced its true depth, plunged the infinite spectrum of emotion and memory. It is because of this gift we were selected to enter stasis, so that we may guide you in our most dire hour.
Your sisters were aboard the other Ark ships? Then they...
Are one with the Kala, fallen during the Zerg invasion of Aiur. I know this. I feel the tragedy that has befallen us, more deeply than you may realize.
A terrible burden has been laid upon you, Rohana.
Yet it is my fate to bear it. A fate foreseen by the same minds that constructed this vessel. I trust in their wisdom, Hierarch. I will serve my purpose, much as you must serve yours.
She really reminds me of a Indian god or something.
The assembly panel allows you to cut. Now you may choose one of the two factions for use in upcoming battles. These assignments are not permanent and can be altered as our combat needs change.
So I can choose the Zealot with Whirlwind, charges into battle, intercepts enemy ground units, and does a Whirlwind. Oh, interesting. The Spear of Idun's weaponry was designed to ensure our people's survival even turns a great strife. Fitted with these Psi armaments, our highly trained Zealots can cleave through enemies with ease. Or a Centurion.
The Shadow Guard waits.
Charges through friendly units to intercept enemy ground units. Once serving as the backbone of the Narazim Shadow Guard, the Centurions joined the temple to retake Aiur. In this dark time, their ability to phase through shadows and stun their foes will sure be of use. Alright, these guys sound a lot better than Zealots, so I'm going to keep with them. And looks like Stalkers are pretty good. I do like Blink. Or a Dragoon. Oh, enhanced damage range. I think I'm going to stick with Stalkers for now. They might try out Dragoons later. So I'm sticking with Dark Templar tech at the moment. Okay. Can't go to the Solar Core yet. Bridge.
My Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Aiur when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artanis?
Amon used the Kala to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me. And he succeeded, at the cost of his own life. He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone, and the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. One that cannot be easily lifted.
She reminds me of the Matriarch from Brood War, who was killed by Kerrigan. Alright, let's see what mission we have.
The Zerg infestation is overtaking Telemetros. Our evacuation is already in great peril. Your aid cannot come soon enough, Hierarch. Shakuras teams with Amons Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Telemetros, and even that is in peril. We must evacuate our people, but the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, Matriarch. This I swear.
Alrighty, let's get our DTs. And they should be okay as long as there's no detectors. I'll just send them around killing everything.
You will need the aid of my Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
go. That should do it. Turn these into warp gates. Maybe I should get my no, I need more probes first. Okay. Ooh, what do we have here? What's this?
Artanis, I'm detecting a rift opening near your
What the
position.
fuck?
Avoid Thrasher. By the gods, it's sieging the warp conduit.
Karax, are any of the Spear of Idun's weapon systems ready for use?
Orbital strike is online. Designating targets.
Ooh, this is neat.
The Thrasher has been weakened. Warriors, move in and seal its fate.
These vaults hold the city's last energy reserves. Claiming them should aid you in the fight ahead.
Oh, move that.
Orbital strikes can now be fired from the Spear of Idun's command panel, Aiur.
Nice.
The Thrasher is slain, but it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
I need some more pylons. I'm gonna need some gas soon if I want to build DTs actually. Try to build a couple of those zealots for defense though. So let's see. Charge and stun. Nice. That's pretty good. Alright, let's see what we have up here. We have a lot of energy. Ah, spore crawlers.
Be careful. The spore crawlers and overseers ahead can detect our Dark Templars' movements. Slay them first.
That's strange. The ensnare is supposed to reveal cloaked units. Guess that's no good for them. Oh, I gotta get the objective first. Get that. Gotta start getting some gas and start getting some gateways.
You have not enough minerals. Matriarch Vorazun, the first launch bay has been cleared. Continue evacuating. Shore up our defenses. The Zerg are moving to attack our nexus point.
Almost 3 zealots. There we go. That should be enough. These DTs will be back soon anyway. Oh, it's just 3 roaches anyway. Whatever. No big deal. Oh, get that gas. I guess I can get a pylon. I might need it for the blast though. That extra money should be nice. Go sit down with upgrades. DT squad back at the game. Oh. That was convenient.
The conduit is
Move.
under assault.
Perfect.
The Thrasher has been eliminated. This would be an opportune moment to
I
clear
kill
the
this
launch
overseer.
bays.
Nice. So that is 50 per damage, so... Okay, on probes. Could probably get 2 more gateways. Let's put a shield battery there and 2 cannons in case I'm lazy. There we go. Nice. Get those upgrades going. These combination of DTs and things are really good. Ah, no! I was almost killed him. Alright, so it seems like I need 4 shots to kill and Overseer. Let's just get those out there for defense. I need some more. These on patrol. That's what I need. Shouldn't have got that pylon. It was a bit of a waste. Plus, I don't know when the next Thrash is going to show up. Some more DTs. My DT squad. He's Wonder Scout, so I don't lose them all. So there's one of the things. Oh man. So it should take 4 shots to kill that, and 4 shots to, it looks like 4 shots and I get 5, so I can only kill one of those at a time. Interesting. I wonder how I'm going to do this then. DT's are the answer to everything. It's a pretty cool map. Looking forward to doing some ladder games in this. Let's go for the launch bay first, because that's the objective. And then we can deal with the rest of it after it. Oh, well that answers that question. I guess they just spawn when I'm there. Stop moving. Get him, boys. Nice. This is a pretty fun mission actually so far. It's all about balance.
We have secured a second launch bay.
Well done. Half of the bays are launching evacuation ships.
Now, this Overseer is going to be the problem. If I get him, then I guess I can take on everything else. So I just want this... Oh no, I can just... I can kill that and then just mission it in. So this guy will be my... Nice. Go back to base. It looks like there's an attack coming. More DTs. Need more pylons. I should just build a giant zealot army. Looks like all my upgrades are done, so I can switch that to that. Yeah, this mission's going pretty easy so far. Got a pretty big DT force, as long as I don't lose this. Get it, boys! Ah! My hubris. My hubris. Ah, spine crawler. Queen. There's one jerk Overseer. As soon as he gets out of his stilts. Oh no. This could be bad. Just kill that, kill that, kill it, kill it, kill it. Get out, get out, get out.
Is there no end to these abominations?
The Nidus networks. this area out. Look at that Nada snowboat. Oh dear. Let's see how these Shadow Zealots do. They are like pretty good. I should just send them up and see how they can do. Alright, this will just test out the Shadow Zealots. My DT team can take a bit of a rest. Whoa, careful boys, careful. Alright, let's see. Let's just skip that. GTs! I swear. Zealots, go! Yeah, they're pretty good.
We have purged the infestation. Only one launch bay remains.
I need to find that Soul Reserve thing.
I will comply.
Ah!
I am intrigued.
Aha, there it is.
We are recovering the last Solarite reserve now. The solar core should be augmented by the time our forces return, Hierarch.
So the reason you want to get all those special items is because that it's going to make it the next missions easier. So every time you like miss a special objective, it's going to make it harder.
Another Void Thrasher has been summoned. This one is in the heart.
This is going to be hard. Good thing I got all these zealots actually. Oh man, I got no anti-air. Alright, I'm gonna have to send the DTs through and just sacrifice.
The Zerg have extensively fortified this area. An orbital strike would help us break through their defenses.
Dang, 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 I gotta go back, Need stalkers. This is what I get for not building any Get him! Oh wow, these stalkers have a special thing now. Unfortunately, my Mortal Strike's not going to be ready. I think I should be able to take them out with these units. It's pretty cool. What does it do? So, it basically heals my stalkers, it looks like. I gotta go in soon. Guess we just gotta go in, see what we do. Yeah, we can take them. Just gotta not be hit by the beam.
Well done, brave warriors. Amon's Thrashers are no match for the Templar. The launch bays have been reclaimed. Matriarch, you may complete the evacuation.
You have saved my people, Artanis, and they will never forget it. Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch. I had hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Aiur's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amons Zerg poured through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines of Lazul. This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this.
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it. I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
To lose Shakuras and Aiur.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Aiur. Let us reclaim it together.
It is fitting that the daughter of Raja Gal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.
The solar core requires your attention, Hierarch. Please visit it at your earliest convenience.
Oh, so he said that this is actually the daughter of Rajagal. So she was the matriarch for the Dark Templar, who was she was captured by Kerrigan in Brood War, and they tried to free her, but then she was under the mind control by Kerrigan, and so Zeratul ended up killing her. So Zeratul was very sad about that, and obviously she doesn't like Zeratul because of that.
Of all the Templar, you never wavered in the belief that our two peoples could live in unity. It is something I admired in you.
It is ironic to hear you say this. All this time, I believed you were reluctant to accept the unity I sought.
You and I had many a disagreement in the Twilight Council. For day by day, I saw my people losing what they were. I saw our precious old ways erode.
You wished to preserve them.
I am Nerazim, Dark Templar. I hold great pride in my people.
But you are also Protoss. That is the greater affiliation.
That is not what the Conclave believed when we were exiled long ago. Your kind had Aiur. Our culture is all we ever had.
It's pretty cool. She's got like a Zerg Hydralisk skull on her shoulder pad. What new units do we have?
Cloaked warriors are now available for deployment.
Okay, so the Dark Templar gives me Shadow Fury. Dark Templar jumps the target, dealing 35 damage with each jump. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's have a look what it looks like on the thing. Whoa, that's awesome. Devout students of the Void, our Dark Templars have gained a deeper understanding of the powers they wield. They can now teleport at short distances while unleashing a death stroke with their warp blades, marking them for even more lethal than before. Or the Avenger. Oh, so this is actually an Aiur unit, but it goes invisible apparently. Recalls to a dark shrine on death. Ooh. The Avenger was automatically recalled to the dark shrine. Cannot occur more than... Oh wow, so every 60 seconds I could just send out a death squad to like... I don't know, go kill everything. Nice. Outraged by the loss of Aiur, these Avengers adopted the ways of the Dark Templar and returned to our home. Due to their small numbers, they learned how to escape death. Wow, that's nice. I'm going to try this. Let's see what Rajagul has to say. I mean, Rohana, whatever her name is.
This wretched little world was within striking distance of our fleets.
Much has changed since your era, Preserver. The Dark Templar are now our allies.
There was a time when the Protoss were broken. Throughout the aeon of strife, we tore at each other with wanton abandon. Only one path was ever found to end the madness and unify our people. The Kala. The Dark Ones rejected its light. They denied their own race. How can you fight for them?
For one so sworn to preserve our history, Rohana, how can you be so blind to its turn?
I see I have offended you, Hierarch. My apologies. Adapting to this period is difficult.
Oh, she's ice cold.
The Solar Matrix Core. Truly an impressive sight.
A synthetic star. Imagine what went into its creation. This chamber provides power to the Spear of Adun and all its systems. Its radiance even contributes nourishment for our warriors.
How long until you can bring its tactical systems online?
System analysis has begun, but the star has lain dormant for an eon. It will take time, and a powerful ignition catalyst like Solarite to restore it to full capacity.
Solarite? The Firstborn haven't utilized Solarite in millennia.
This vessel is ancient, Hierarch. We will need to exhaust even unconventional resources if we are to bring it to bear.
Do what you can, Phase Smith. We will acquire what you need.
Very well. You may begin augmenting the solar core whenever you are ready. Select the core to start reviewing your options, Hierarch. This array displays an overview of the Spear of Adun's weapon and support systems. Each system can only be configured to have one active ability at a time. You may select different abilities to complement your tactical decisions in different battles, Hierarch. Our current available Solarite is displayed here. Any leftover Solarite can be routed to our auxiliary systems.
I think the orbital strike is the best. The pylon I'm not using as much. I'm going to try Chrono Surge, so increases structure's warp and time by 1000. So that's going to be great for my researchers. Let's see. I'm going to get the auxiliary starting supply, so then I won't have to build as many pylons. That's essentially one pylon, I think. Okay. Nice.
You look different, Phase Smith.
Ah, you must be referring to these mechanical arms. I constructed them to improve my efficiency while running the solar core. So far, they have been quite helpful.
So he's got a solar core and mechanical tentacles. Very Spider-Man.
The evacuation ships have reported in. All are present and are being escorted by the Spear of Adun. This was not an easy decision, but I would rather see Shakuras destroyed than overwhelmed by Amons Zerg. We have much to plan, Hierarch.
Tell me, Vorazun, how will we bring destruction to your world?
The xel'naga temple's phase prism can be overloaded, forcing a spike of energy into the planet's core. Enough of a charge